everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are here with Sinking City Remastered. We have found out partially what has happened to the lost expedition that we were chasing. This expedition was also chasing the same secrets that we're chasing. We came to Oakmont to find out what is going on with the madness that is spreading around the United States. This expedition was supposed to find those answers, but got ambushed by what appears to be Innsmouthers that are appearing to attack and try to prevent, maybe, the findings of the expedition and unraveling of this mystery. I do wonder if things aren't what they appear to be. I did have a thought while editing the last episode that maybe these Innsmouthers are trying to protect society from what the expedition is uncovering. In diving deeper into what is causing the visions, they are also uncovering something below the ocean. Right? Something very Cthulhian, very Lovecraftian, very tentacles, you know what I mean? I think that there's a world in which the Innsmouthers know what's down there and are trying to keep it at bay. And what has surfaced is, honestly, probably the least of our problems, right? So I wonder if that is something that might be happening and we just don't know the other side of it yet. Either way, we will get more information on that end because our job today is to go and find the Innsmouthers who kidnapped Harriet Doe, the expedition leader, and the seal, and figure out what is going on with that situation. We have to do that by any means necessary, according to Robert Throgmorton, including infiltrating their ranks. So we'll see what that has to hold for us. If we can get to some of the side quests, like helping out the doctor research the Wylebeasts and maybe some of his patients that had visions before the flood happened, we'll do so. If not, we'll figure it out. Either way, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right to it. We are all ready to go. We've read our notes and everything. There's no upgrades or anything that we need to do quite yet, so it's just a matter of going out into the world, placing a waypoint, taking our boat, and heading on. Alright. Oh, it's dark? Kind of? It's hard to tell when the lighting changes. It's very interesting. Either way, let's take a look at our map. Obviously, we are here at the Devil's Reef. This is our hotel. It's been chosen for us, and maybe foretold for us, which is interesting. A lot of the doctor stuff is here in Salvation Harbor. One address is up here, which is the home of the infected man. And then the other one is the former patient that had the visions before the flood. That's over in Salvation Harbor. I hope we get cases over here, or maybe back down in Grimhaven Bay again, and then maybe we could do something like that when we get there. It's a bit out of our way right now. We want to go up to Old Grove, more or less, and then figure out where the expedition is. According to the casebook, we need to find out information on the attackers that took Professor Doe. In order to do that, we have to do some research in the police archive. So the police archive is of here in Coverside. The only other thing that we needed in Coverside was potentially going to this asylum area to help the last ship location for Vince. We did the other one, I believe, so this is the last one on the list. Yeah, for the Red Queen, right here. So that one's near the asylum, so we could potentially do that one. Do the research. So I think maybe what we can do here is do the research for the main quest. We can get to the police archive, go through what we need to go through there. While we're in Coverside, we can go and find the Red Queen, because we'll already be in that area and we can just get over there. It's a little bit north of Coverside, so that can lead us to the Delicate Matter case to go find what happened to Herbert, and then we'll go from there. So let's start out with Quid Pro Quo, which is the main case. Let's get to the newspaper archive. Let's do some research. You know what I mean? So we can fast travel here to the Coverside West. Off we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go find our police archive, which I believe is straight ahead of me. Should be... yeah, there we go. Oakmont Police Department. A lot of good they're doing, but they might be overwhelmed. So we've got our... oh, they're gonna... I don't know if they're gonna be that friendly with me, to be honest. Hello.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Yeah.
If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Oof. Yeah, he's upset because we showed them up. I mean, if we can solve it, you know, it's always going to be a problem. But I think that chastising them less will get them on our side. They're doing the best they can, hopefully.
Look, all I want is access to your records during my investigations. Otherwise, I'll keep out of your way.
Oh, that's all you want, is it? Was making us look like idiots in front of Mr. Throgmorton not enough for you?
Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
Well, that's what you did. A newcomer must know his place. Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Hey, easy, Officer Lyons. I don't want any trouble.
Well, good. That's a start. You can use the archive, but only because you have Mr. Throgmorton as your patron.
I was gonna say.
Keep that in mind, Reed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna treat us nice as long as we're on Albert Throgmorton's good side, because he's the head honcho in town, and obviously they want to appease him. So unfortunately, we're at the whim of, if we lose our reputation or lose his patronage, then we're probably not gonna get very much help around here. It'll do us good to make friends, but I don't know how friendly they're gonna be. We're a newcomer. On top of that, we're smarter than the others, and it's a little rough, not gonna lie. Is there anything that we can find here? I would say we're not here to stay and it doesn't really matter, but I think we're gonna be here a while, for one, and two, I'm getting a sneaky suspicion that we might not be able to leave Captain Leon's. So he is the captain. Lovely. Nobody's here. There's almost no offices. They don't have very many people at all. Fool's Gold? Send gunners. What is this? To whom it may concern, I heard someone has finally taken up my case. I'm glad a professional is working with me on this. I've heard people say I should get professional help. Now, this time I have a plea for you. I am in danger. I have managed to procure one of the gold trinkets, which has made me the target of the fishmen. I am being watched and followed. Please send an armed escort so that I can be transported to the safety of the police department. My house is in South Advent on Purity Road between St. Michael's Road and Powder House Street. Regards, Sims. A gold trinket which has made me the target of the fishmen. So they have a gold something or other that is wanted by the Innsmouthers. Is this petty crime because they know he has something and this particular group of Innsmouthers are thieves and they just want it? Or is this trinket something that pertains to the madness, the case at large, the deep ones, the ancient ones, the eldritch ones? That could be interesting. Where is this? South Advent? So over here. Purity Road between St. Michael's Road and Powder House Street. So Purity Road is right here. Powder Street is right here. And St. Michael's Road is here. So somewhere here? This area? And they want to get to the police department. That could be interesting. Okay. We'll see if we can help. Oh, and here's the archive. Okay, great. So we need to choose not this case. We have to go out to our casebook. We have to choose quid pro quo, which is our current case. We want to go here. And this is the evidence that we want. So we already read this. Okay, we want subjects, evidence. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tricky. Attackers had all distinctly fish-like features. So maybe suspects? One of the assailants was killed in the fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet. The other case that we just picked up, that must be what they have. The golden amulet, which resembled a fisheye. So they must have this. It belongs obviously to the Innsmouthers and their culture. They probably stole it back because it was probably stolen from them potentially. But interesting. Okay, so maybe worth checking out that case because we can get more information about the Innsmouther culture potentially, or maybe something. Violent crimes, property crimes, misdemeanors, complaints. Maybe violent crimes? Criminal pattern could be interesting. I don't know, it's hard to say. Oh, bingo. Nice. Police report number 190451. At about 10:30 p.m., April 15th, at the fish market in Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye, and that was seized, as well as a dagger, also seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release the said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Lieutenant Phelps? From LA Noire? Did he have a stint in Oakmont? Okay, that's interesting. So we have a place to go follow up by. So a fish market located in Eastern Shells over here at the corner of Orchid Avenue, which is here, and Holy Fire Lane, which is right here. Sick. Okay. And the other case was right up here. It's right here. So maybe we come here. We go, maybe this brings us back to the police department. And then we go here. That could be interesting. While we're in Coverside, though, I said we would go to the asylum to see if we could chase down that boat. So let's do that first while we're in Coverside. And we're just going to hit all the maps today. All the areas. Alright, so we have a lead for that. Let's go do Bounty of the Sea. We need this one. We already know that is at the intersection of Seaside and Providence, which is right here. Boop. Something like that. Alright, let's go find the boat. We can return that stuff to Vince if there's a fast travel port. Otherwise, we can wait. And then let's follow the cases as they go. Alright, so we're in Coverside. We need to get to this area over here, I believe, to our left. Yeah, so we need to sort of take Asher Road or Roosevelt, since we're by that. We can cross this way. We do know this is an infested area, so that's going to be a problem. And make our way over this way. So Roosevelt looks like the closer, more straightforward shot. We'll take Roosevelt Street all the way till probably Providence, and then just take Providence all the way up. Let's go. That's how we do. We travel, we walk, we boat, until we can reach the destination we need to. Oh, we got a travel point. Nice, that'll help a lot. Okay, we're almost to the boat here. Relatively a straight shot. It's a little bit down this way. Oh yeah, baby. And then we can take this straight up Providence Street, which is literally straight ahead. Should be this. Yep, Providence Avenue. Thank you, sign. I love that the water is flooded just up to the street signs if you can see them. It's pretty funny. Alright, straight shot. Kind of. like giant eels? What in the fucking monsters? Alright, we should be here, just about. The Red Queen. It was found in northern Coverside, north of the intersection. I'm gonna presume that this is north, so maybe up here? Something's stuck on the boat. And it's making this horrible noise. It's literally through the boat. Alright. They said north. Oh! Could that be it right there? It's a red... Oh shit, there's people hanging. That's not good. How do I get over there? Right here? Oh my goodness. What do we do about this? That's what we do about it. What do I need to do? We need the log, right? People whispered that the ship is cursed. I think all the ships that Vince touches are cursed. This man needs to stop buying ships. Okay. So he wants the ship log. That's what he wanted from the other ones? This is deeply fucked up, though. Why? What is this? Some's coming for me, but I found it. The Red Queen ship log. The crew is planning a riot. They gather in groups, silent when I walk near. Will sleep with pistols in arm's reach. The cook told me about the things in the fog. Never heard such nonsense. Nightmares and superstitions mixed in with gibberish. Who are they trying to fool? I locked myself in my cabin. I promised to shoot every bastard who tries to enter, but they have just gathered on the bow and started to chant something. Have they all gone mad? Can't stay focused any longer. They've been singing for hours and hours without end. It only gets louder, and I'm starting to understand. Blood. Blood everywhere. They drown me in blood. Whoa! Holy shit! What do I do about that? Holy fuck, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The fog. The fog! That doesn't help. Woo! It is cursed. So I got what I needed, but... My sanity, my sanity, my sanity, my sanity. I need to leave. Oh, get me out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I need to go. Bye, 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 bye. Come on, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. Can I, like, crouch in a corner? Okay, there we go. We're coming back. We're coming back. Woo! Holy shit. Come on. It's alright, Charles Reed. Come on, buddy. That area is cursed. Look at the fog. Only here, too. Holy fuck. I do not have the combat. I took down a couple Wylebeasts, but... what do I do about that? I need something better. I mean, I don't need to kill them all, but I need to figure out some way to deal with this, though, because this is definitely going to become a problem. Alright, we run away like a chicken. we are here. We can go to this waypoint here, go back the way we came. We can zap down to Vince here, give him all the stuff for the other ships as well, and then be on our merry way back up to this area. And we can deal with the shells and the advent. Maybe we do the person with the advent that needs escort to the police station, and then the main mission here. And that way we are helping some people. Do I have anything here? I have a knowledge point. I accidentally clicked something here. I didn't know what I was looking at, so that's why one of these is highlighted. I think it's this one. War veteran damage increased by 20%. Would be good, honestly. A double damage with a rifle. We need a rifle. Where's the rifle? The trapper. Set traps twice as quickly. Yeah, the traps are effective, but sometimes they walk over it, as y'all saw in the previous episode. Or what is it? Oh, I got stuff here. Extra rounds. Field medic. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer seems really useful, to be honest, because experience is what gives us the knowledge points, I think. Let's definitely put something into this. So we need to earn another 1,000 points to get a knowledge point that we can add. Okay. Back to what we're doing. We gotta go directly behind us to the waypoint. Here's our telephone booth. All right. Let's make it to Vince. All right. To Vince. Vince, I found your boats. All of them. What's up, buddy?
Here's the ship log from the Red Queen. I'd suggest it's best not to read it.
That bad? Well, I only need the last page. Is it intact?
Yep, all the pages are there.
Great. Here's the reward I promised, Mr. Reed.
Thank you. Tell me about the logs.
Now that you have all the ship's logs at your disposal, perhaps you can explain the reason. Why did you collect them?
I suppose you've earned my trust. While drinking at the local tavern, I concocted a brilliant business plan.
Well, we all know that booze only produces great ideas. What's the plan?
I spent some bullets buying several lost ships from their owners.
I noticed.
The dates in our treaties were slightly wrong. But who here could verify?
And now it sounds like you're wasting good beer money.
Wrong, friend. With these logs, I'll receive a handsome sum in insurance when I return to Boston. The companies will have no reason to refuse.
Not a bad insurance racket, Vince. A man like you could go far.
I always keep an eye out for opportunities. Meet me in Boston, and the first round's on me.
We're from Boston,
luck,
so that's possible. That's funny.
See you later.
So he found these insurance, these missing boats, and he's gonna turn them in for insurance money, basically. We got the fisherman costume? Hell yeah. That's funny. Alright, we're in Grimhaven Bay. We need to leave. We need to go back to Coverside West and sort of make our way up towards this area to Purity Road. Over here by Powderhouse Street and Benevolent Tides Road. This area is where the other side quest is. Fool's Gold. This person has what is likely a gold fish eye amulet that belongs to the Innsmouther culture and is being targeted by Innsmouthers, probably for that trinket, because it probably means something to them. The person says, I've managed to procure, so that could be in a shady way, it could not be, we have no idea. Either way, they are writing to the police for help in being escorted back to the police department. So we can do that, at least get information about the amulet, potentially, and then maybe have more information going into the main case here, quid pro quo, and chase the fish market lead that we have. So let's do that. The place is behind us to telephone and teleport. fast travel our way up to... The nearest point that we have is Coverside, this area over here. So we'll take this street and we'll go up Bassett Street through Ambrose and I guess take the boat up this way. See if we can find anything over here and then see where it takes us. So Bassett Street, we need to go up. Off we walk. We go all the way up till we reach a widening that is Purity Road. Oh yeah, so now we need to take a hard left with this block, not this block. Alright, so hard left all the way at the other end. Ugh. Hope we can make it over some of this stuff. My boat! Ugh. Alright, should be a straight shot more or less. Got some power over here. Oh good, of course it's infested. Of course it is! Why wouldn't it be? I think we need to make it to the end here. So that's Powder House, so should be something like this? Or is it the next one? Okay, yeah, no, it is. It's this one. Right here? Let's hope this isn't a trap. Could be. Hello? You need an escort? Can't carry any more. What? That's for me. Alright. I could use some alcohol. We really need to be able to make... Oh, hell yeah. I was just gonna say, we need to be able to make health kits. Because my ass is getting whooped. Nice. Alright. I guess we look around. See who's here. Are you kidding? Oh my god! I'm dead. In one go. Alright. Damn, why is it a big dude? Why is the big dude coming after me? Advent Central. Oh, I'm all the way up here? Are you kidding? So it sends me to the nearest waypoint. Instead of saving me like outside the area that I was at or anything like that. Even if you save, it always just sends you to the nearest waypoint. So, we gotta get back to Purity Road. Wish me luck. I'll show you the sights and the sounds. I do love the ambiance of this game.
Extra. All the news that's fit for print. Buy a
Thanks,
paper
buddy. No, I'm sorry. I'm broken up as it is. Broken as a man. Alright, here we go. We gotta go, what? Oh, I found a way down. Okay, that was better. So, straight to my right. This feels like an ambush or like a trap. Maybe that's why it's called Fool's Gold. Alright, I'm gonna go in guns blazing. This seems like a horrible idea, though. Alright. Pull out the gun. So it's this room specifically? What if I just don't go in there? upstairs? They're still gonna come for me. Uh-huh. Is that the dead guy? And there's no more place to go. Oh boy. Trying like to get to places, but also to not. Can we at least find the amulet? Oh. I don't want to get attacked. We got something. More items is nice. Being able to make another health kit. Okay. I don't understand though. Isn't there supposed to be somebody here that wants help? So I don't get it. Are they just dead? Do I have to fight everything off? It's only when I come in this room are they triggered. No? They're not here now? I don't get it. They came, swiped my ass, and oh, there we go. My sanity. Ah! Why is it? Oh! Ah! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Why is it so dark? Stop it, stop it. Why am I losing it right now? Come on. Why is it so dark? The problem is if I go in and shoot one at a time and then run out, they still come back. Like, it re-ups. Don't be the big boy. Doesn't do anything. And I'm losing my sanity. Oh, I got him. Did I get them both? Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping. Staring at him is not a good idea. Okay, I threw a grenade at it. That was effective. I think just little guys are around. Was it just for that pin, though? There's still more, though. There were little Wylebeasts, too. Right here. First aid kit, okay. Oh, here's a note. I missed this. Flat Earth disproven. The ocean would drain way too fast. Hollow Earth disproven. If the ground was hollow, how come it doesn't ring when I stomp on it? The fishmen. Goodness, just take a walk outside. They have flooded the city. The rest of America too, most likely. By K, what if I've been replaced too? Could it be why I'm allergic to tuna? Okay. Whoa, look at that. Evidence updated? What the heck? Whoa. What the heck? Does this mean that I solved it, that there's not a little thing on here, or what? No time to waste. Some stronghold boxes in this place still haven't been cracked. What secrets could an honest citizen have? North Old Grove, Willow Lane between Bullock Street and Windhalf Avenue. Just found out about another strange trinket. The house it was in collapses. Here's to hoping that it didn't get buried under all the rubble. Southern Coverside. Okay, the Orchard. Alright, this is a spooky one. You know, the witches of the Mother Tree, right? Well, they're back. They're using the Fishman gold for their unholy rituals. Western Shells. Blood sample. Took some persuasion, but now I've got another lead. Gonna have to bleach my clothes, though. Western Advent, Purity Road, south of Huracan Road and Vinland Avenue. That's close to us. Close to water. Good fishing in the water around these parts, I hear. Pity I hate seafood. Those danged Wylebeasts have ruined crab for me forever. Grimhaven Bay. Urban Run. Another poor wreck. Can't tell what's worse. The smell, the critters, or the heights. Nothing you can't handle, though. Eastern Grimhaven Bay. Jackpot. Hit a gold mine, literally. Another mark a few minutes walk away. Or not, depending on where you are, really. Please read this note while next to Holy Fire Lane, between Ambrose Street and Freedom Avenue. In the Shells East, you will be pleasantly surprised. So this just led to more cases? Okay. I'm so confused about these side cases. I guess this was leading to more. So the person who was wanting an escort is dead. I'm assuming is the dead guy on the floor. We got the pin, we got the stuff, and we got these notes that lead us to other things that this person was investigating in terms of the Innsmouther gold. This one is by us. Purity Road south of Huracan Road and Vinland Avenue. Here's Vinland Ave. The south of Huracan, so something like this area-ish. We're not that far from it, so we could go see what that is about. I'm so confused, though. It doesn't give you, like, a case solved or anything like that. Or resolved or anything. It just sort of lets you go, which is interesting. So I don't know if this is considered solved or not. They took the marker off of it, so maybe it's fine. Blood sample. Chase our fool's gold. Up this way, straight shot. Oh, fuck. Of course it is. Bad idea. Okay, that did some damage. The big guy's still coming for me. If I have a grenade. Hey, alright. Got it. Yeah, bitch. Woo! I don't know how much of this is a good idea, but we're doing something. We're making more progress than last time. I will say that. No shit. Alcohol. Is there more? Probably. Antipsychotics. I'm here. Blood sample. Took some persuasion, but I've got another lead. Gonna have to bleach my clothes. So we're looking for leads on this quest. Whoa! Woo! Shit. I think it's bad if I de-trigger them. Man, this place is covered in stuff for us. Yeah, if you really want items, this is the place. Hi, Editor Sydney here. So I scoured this entire area looking for any leads on the Fool's Gold case that I was on. This area leads to nothing, I think. And this game seems to be erring on the side of realism in terms of the detective work. These leads that we're finding for some of these side cases, basically some of them will pan out, some of them will not. And they're trying to stay true to life that way. So I think some of the cases that we're going to look into are going to be just infested areas that are fruitless other than items and monsters, and some of these might lead to more clues as we found with that apartment. So I think that is what is happening there. Now, while I was going through this area multiple times, I ended up just getting good at fighting some of the monsters, practicing some of the combat skills, crafting items. You find a ton of stuff. You find a ton of materials for stuff, and in killing the monsters, you get a lot of XP experience points. So I ended up falling into a little moment of farming for items and experience points a little bit. So I'll just go ahead and show you a montage. I went to a couple of different infested areas hoping to kind of chase things. Nothing particularly happens in terms of story or any leads on any cases. If there are any important things that I do find, like waypoints or significant areas, then I will show you that, and then we'll move on and get to the story. So let's get to it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Woo! Trying to look for papers. Anything. Hello, darkness, my old friend. What do I do about this? I don't really want to get trapped in here, but I'm gonna get killed is what I'm gonna do. Oh, damn. Shells West. Cedar Mills. Oh, I'm not seeing any leads, though. Woo! A brick. I'm here to kill some fuckers. Got it. Woo! Ow! They're doing what I'm doing. Holy fuck! Got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out. It's probably enough of that. Alright, let's get to what we actually need to do. Which is the fish market. which is somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm in Shells. I just need to make my way down that way. So I need to go down Liberty Road and then probably go down East Brown Street and make my way this way. Maybe I'll hit some more fast travel points along the way. Either way, we gotta go. So it's directly behind me. At least I'm farming experience points and items in the area that I need to be. Shells East. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're close by. It's to my left. This fish market that we need to find. Oh. Straight up. Is it this? Feel the gentle touch of tentacles. What? Oh, alright. In this day and age, that means something completely different. So we want to get information. Interesting, interesting. I don't know what I'm immediately going down here for.
The door won't budge.
Need a password, maybe? Or... Nasty. It's a wonder that there's any fish that's okay to eat. It's rotting. But I guess you make do with what you can get.
Darkness. And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work.
Yeah.
Infinitely greater than ourselves.
He's not wrong.
Unknowable. Incomprehensible. There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness.
He has gills.
But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part to play.
Fish? Fresh fish?
Seems a little grim. You're optimistic?
I guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
Let me assure you, I am anything but. I am called Ebernote Blackwood, and this is the place
he's one of the
I
Grand
have
family.
chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Charles Reed. Good to meet you.
Fish? Fresh fish?
So Lewis Flynn, from what he told
Take as
us,
much as you
the
need.
Blackwoods are related to the Innsmouthers through the Marsh family, is what he said. So that makes sense. So the Blackwoods are more fish-like, but they seem to be able to blend in more with regular humans, question mark?
As much as
I don't know if that's like an insult, regular humans. That feels like an insult. But Blackwoods are a prominent family. They're one of the grand families that are around. And they're almost wiped out, though, is what Lewis Flynn said. Because they were the ones protecting the Innsmouthers, but have been wiped out almost entirely, so they don't have the power that they used to. Which means they can't do the protecting that they used to. So there's that. Okay.
as much as
Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand Family.
I am indeed the last of that line.
The last.
Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
I'll see you
Bye.
around.
I don't need to know anything more than that. Why? Why wouldn't you talk to this dude? Find out what happened.
fish? Fresh
Understand more.
fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
The eye. That's
Fish?
interesting.
Fresh fish? Fish? Fresh fish?
I heard you, ma'am.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD.
That's why it's free.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
Charlie? Interesting. Alright.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Huh. How do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the Wylebeasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
There feels something fishy about this, I might add. It's just sort of interesting that they are... I don't know. They're being so generous when people have nothing. It sounds like a really good thing, but... I don't know, there's something weird about this.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had, is to help each other. But we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions
Probably just
that you're
her.
worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
Don't call me Charlie.
It's Charles, not Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles.
You don't know
Your
me.
adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
Oh, fine.
Dude, come on. Alright, whatever. Do I receive something for the rank?
So, are there any benefits for joining the EOD?
We don't do this for money, Charlie. We do this because it's the right thing to do. Think of it as working towards a higher purpose.
But what's the purpose? Like, what is the overall goal?
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie.
And you're rude.
I like it. Exactly.
Fine. Count me in.
Is what I mean by
Good.
infiltrate the ranks.
Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
Is that underneath where we saw already?
See you later.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm not in the mood, newcomer. If you want to talk, see Anna. She's in charge here.
Alrighty. Interesting. Is there anyone else we can talk to just around? I think we found the people, though. The big eye is the giveaway. Probably a cult.
Do you want a fishy?
Yeah. Give me a fishy. The ominous music is out here, and then the fish market is so quiet. Okay. What do we got for the Mind Palace? Oakmont is starving. EOD is giving away free fish. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. Yeah, they have a lot of power. Like, where are they getting this if nobody can find fish? And everyone's starving. Where are they getting it? That's one. Okay. Anna, a representative of EOD from the fish market, asked me to investigate the robbery of their fish storage in which they store their fish. It is located in the Shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. I need to tell the guard the passphrase, I serve the sea, to gain entrance. I serve the sea. Okay. We were just there, though. Shells on Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. Hawking Lane. Yeah, we were literally just here. Okay. And Liberty, so somewhere here, basically. Damn, I was just here. I was hanging out in the park and whatever this is. Alright, so we can fast travel there. We are right at the fast travel point over here. Let's just go right here. Directly behind me. And just get right there because we are already there. Alright, fast travel over right here. Really convenient, honestly. My messing around in the infested areas is paying off. Alright, here's Liberty Road. We need directly down from where we're at. And then to our right. So this is where the storage is. I take it you're the fella? Hello.
You got business here.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
See me praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Grimes? Tell me what happened.
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by day.
Damn.
But I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
Mm-hmm. So he knows he was a man, particularly, not a Innsmouther or anything that Throgmorton is.
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head.
Okay.
That guy was as bald as an egg.
All
I
right.
could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
I got it. He's bald. What did he steal, if anything?
What did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Okay.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we can go in here. So this symbol right here, that's the EOD symbol. Got it. He's gonna be like, what the hell? You go in there for 2 seconds and start firing off?
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's the harpoon he threw. Who the fuck? Ow. I missed. I'm missing now. Oh! Damn, he took my ass out. I'm back, friends. Where you at? Is the big guy down here with me? Oh my goodness. Got him. Woo! Okay, that one's dead. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. The Wylebeasts, if possible, it's better to hit them because we can not waste a bullet. Oh, what is this?
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere.
Are they
There's
stealing?
some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
So they're stealing from places in order to get their free supply?
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Maybe because of the powder? Or it could be salt that they've got here. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. What is that? Money? Cartridges? Alright, that's the harpoon. Interesting. Anything else on this level? Stuff for me. Beautiful. Always could use. Okay, so we've got a downstairs and an upstairs. Interesting. What on earth? Why? I see the storage. That's for me. Why the crazy... I saw the Mind Palace thing, but... Damn, am I tripping? The music was so aggressively loud. Is there something here? What the heck? I think it's inside. I think it's next to me. What is this?
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
It looks like a cat. It looks like a cat mixed with a giant-ass shrimp. Like the shrimp is growing out of the cat. That's disgusting. Okay, so if there's something in here... Or just bullets. Am I tripping hard? What the heck? I don't understand. Oh. I am tripping hard. Torture room? Secret torture room? What the fuck?
I have questions.
Yeah, no, for real. Obviously shady. EOD is giving away free fish. There's a secret chamber in the warehouse that seems to be a holding pen, possibly even a torture chamber. And then the lab flask. Okay. Interesting. Weird. Bad. I mean, I think it's safe to say they're sketchy as shit. How are they getting so many when things are so bad for everyone? What are the pipes spewing? Am I about to be gassed? What the fuck? Okay, we're getting some stuff. Okay, we've got the room and the desk here. Books. Boats? Letter from the orphanage. Oh, it's always an orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please, don't hesitate. Come as soon as you are able, with eternal gratitude. Administration of Oakmont's St. Jerome's Orphanage. So he's giving toys to them anonymously and won't visit, probably because he's an Innsmouther and doesn't want to be rejected, right? And he's making these toys. It definitely seems like Mr. Grimes... I don't think Anna. I think Anna knows a bunch, but there is the potential that Mr. Grimes and other people that just work for the organization are genuinely just trying to do good and help people without knowing what the real purpose of EOD is, you know?
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Sometimes there's fun in finishing it, like painting it and all that yourself. Alright, interesting. Seems to be that's everything up here. I bet you we're gonna go down and talk to Mr. Grimes, and he's going to have no idea what that means. What that is, that room. You know what I mean? I've also learned that storage stays open when you've used it, when you've gotten everything out of it, and it closes when you don't get everything out of it or can't get everything out of it. So for example, this one stays open, you see that? Because we were able to get everything out of it. I did some crafting, so I thought maybe we could get the other one, but that's okay. Alright, Mr. Grimes, I got questions.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Druck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Yep, he doesn't know.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
He's not lying.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up.
I think Anna and the other higher-ups of EOD are doing something shady, and they're probably using the Innsmouthers as cover for their shady deeds and probably scapegoats, something like that, right?
See ya.
'Cause it's easy to blame
May
them
the
because
sea
they're already outcast, right? This guy is genuinely just trying to do good, and Lewis Flynn, I think, was just trying to do good before as well. Alright, so we gotta go back to Anna and talk to her. Okay, so these are clues that we're getting. We need to talk to Anna, confirm the stuff. Ma'am, you got some explaining to do.
Fish? Fresh fish? Take
Fresh-
as much as you need.
fresh
It won't
questions.
cost you a penny.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You've found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
I've no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
Leave it with me. That's such an easy out. Oh my god, I couldn't possibly know about that. That's horrifying. Like, she's just got this era of like, oh no, like trying to use this cutesy puppy dog, I can't do anything, I'm so helpless type of card that she's trying to pull, and it's such
See you
crap.
later.
I don't like her at all. Okay, that doesn't help us much. So we have the lab analysis that we need to do, probably? Question mark? Casebook. And the only thing that we have is that the burglar has a distinctive bald head. I don't know, I guess maybe we go back to Grimes? Maybe we talk to Grimes again? Because she more or less confirmed his story. Nope. Is there something I'm missing here? Potentially. Something else here? There is something else here. I can feel it. No, it's over here somewhere. Over here? Where is it? Something that does not appear to be what it is. I bet you it's that fish. Oh, look. Look, look, look. This?
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
So it was trying to get food. The fish is not good. It's rotted.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Okay. The fish is rotting, and they're putting this white stuff on it to make it appear like it's not rotting. The fish is poisonous. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poorer citizens. Or it's just straight up poison and they're gonna kill everybody? Why? Sacrifice? Preventing famine by killing everybody so that there are few left to feed? Is that their solution? That's horrifying. Yikes. Okay. So there must be something else. Shouldn't we be able to do like a reconstruction of events or something here? Oh. Look at this. That's the amulet. This keeps coming up. It's really weird that we can't hold it and examine it.
Nice work.
Oh, there's stuff on the desk.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Okay. I'm missing something around here. Oh. Oh, is that it? Because I've been running around here like a maniac, going like, we've got to be able to do the retrocognition.
Just a little bit more.
So that's the thief?
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Professor Westerbrook? Who is that? I can't tell what he's doing. Is he pouring something onto the fish? Or is he destroying it? I think he's destroying it.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
And then something upstairs. So he was whittling away at his desk.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I think these are the last two things. He says just a little bit more. So maybe this is first.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Okay.
Just a little bit more.
He makes the noise. Oh no. So he was doing something with the... So maybe the thief was poisoning the supply? He makes the noise. It alerts Mr. Grimes.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
He thinks it's a Wylebeast or something like that. He comes to find that it was somebody breaking into the warehouse and doing something.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
I don't think he was trying to steal
A
something.
man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance.
He was poisoning
and made a
it.
noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
So maybe EOD is not the one poisoning the fish? They're doing something shady. But maybe they're making sacrifices to get fish from, like, the deep ones or something?
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Why?
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty.
Torture
EOD
room?
member or not.
That's unexpected.
No, that makes sense. I don't think he's a part of this. I mean, obviously he's a part of EOD, but I don't think he's a part of the shady things.
Don't worry. I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now. Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished. I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess. See ya.
He's just giving
May the
stuff,
sea protect you.
toys and stuff to the children. He thought he was helping EOD by giving people free food and stuff, but he doesn't realize what he's actually a part of, I don't think. Okay, so this is green. Okay, so I did find everything here now. Okay, that's good. So the Mind Palace thing. The guard is afraid of Anna. There's a secret chamber. I think, oh, okay. Oh, don't do that. Go back to clues. A mention of a professor. Lab flask? The man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit the university. Okay, that's easy. I think... Yeah. A secret chamber in the warehouse and the guard is afraid of Anna. Maybe the other way around? Nope. Okay. So we need to go to the university, which is in Advent. That is up here. Is this it? University Street? I think it's this, probably. Right? Oh no, this is City Hall. University Library? Maybe the university is just right here. We'll say like here-ish, maybe? Because it seems to be the university. Okay, and there's a waypoint here, which we actually got because I died, and it zapped me up here, so we can just waypoint there, which is nice. I don't know if we need the library specifically, but we definitely need something by it. There's our waypoint. Why would somebody be trying to poison the fish? And just kill as many people as possible? Like, what is the purpose? For what? You know what I mean? Fast travel. Are they trying to get the EOD blamed for something? And they are actually a good organization? Alright, where am I at? I'm here. The university library is here. The university, I'm assuming, is this. So maybe the library? Since it's marked on our map already?
Hello?
Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden, Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
Hear no evil, speak no evil.
I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library's in such good shape?
What a horrible question to
Mr.
ask.
Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever. Can't imagine library without his help.
He's not wrong. That's 100%. There's something really interesting about Throgmorton. So far, his actions give us the notion that he genuinely does care about his community. He cares about Oakmont, right? Probably only as far as it serves him and his family. If Oakmont were ever to turn on him and his family, I think that he would have another, probably, opinion of the place. But because he gets to thrive in it, being one of the Grand families, he does care to uphold it. He is trying to find out what is happening with the visions and stuff, what happened with the flood, right? His whole purpose of the expedition was to find out what we're trying to find out, right? So he is funding that with his own money, which is interesting. Funding the library is interesting. I mean, he does seem to do a lot of good for the community, which is interesting. He does seem to have a lot of ego. He does seem to have a lot of racism, especially towards the Innsmouthers and such. So, obviously, you know, he has a lot of sides to him. He does seem very revenge-oriented, so, you know, obviously if you get on his bad side, I think you'll see a really ugly side of him. It is interesting to note, I think, just to see that he does appear to be doing some good things, right? Also, it just occurred to me, if we're looking for a professor, why not talk to Vanderberg? Because as far as we know, Vanderberg is also a professor here at the university, as was Professor Doe. So, there's something with the university. Alright, odd question for her, but I am curious.
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh.
For what crime?
Bye, Joy.
Talking too much, or I don't know. My guess is like spreading what somebody probably deemed to be lies, right? Probably spreading maybe what somebody determined to be lies or slander or something like that. Alright. So we need to look up the archive. No, we want someone at the university? I don't know that we have enough information. We might need to talk to Anna first. Because I genuinely don't know what we're searching for. Obviously, the university is something connected to the university. Getting access to the archives, I thought maybe we'd look at the poison, but we don't have anything. We didn't get to look at it that much. So maybe we go back to Anna first, see if she knows anything about that. We also should tell her that the fish is poisoned.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
Say, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
I've been seeing people throw up around the place, so that's probably why. Any idea who the poisoner is? What should I do with the poisoner? She'll be like, leave him to me.
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood.
What?
It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see take them, or even the Throgmortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
But they said they're not really an official organization yet, that they're sort of new. Like, how would a new organization have this many enemies? And why would everybody want to watch the city burn? Like, for what reason? And if they did, why would poisoning the fish of the EOD contribute to that? I mean, obviously it would kill a lot of the citizens and stuff, but there's something that just doesn't make sense there with that.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
Bring him to me.
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
Fought like a lion. Kinda true.
Your guard was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due.
Don't go check on him.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Now, refresh my memory. Where's the university here?
I know it very well. Here, give me your map and I'll show you.
You were a student there, I take it.
Yes, that's right. I earned my degree there a while ago. Are you surprised?
I just wasn't expecting to see a college graduate working here is all. I never had the opportunity myself. Could say I'm a bit jealous.
You'll find that here in Oakmont, a woman can achieve much more than on the mainland. Our university has always accepted women with open arms.
See you later.
Okay, so we get an actual place to go. That's better for sure. Okay, so that should tell us maybe a more specific place to go. Oh, the university's all the way over here. It's nowhere near Advent. What the fuck? Why isn't it over here? Okay, so this is where we actually need to go. I didn't realize it wasn't by the library. Alright, this looks more like a university. So,
Find something you like.
going to the place that was marked on our map in terms of Department of Medicine. We're definitely gonna have to go there because we can figure out. Oh, there it is. Yep. Alright. I would have thought the library would have been by the university, but that's fine. We need to go to someone over here? Close for maintenance. Yep, this is where it's marked. Hi.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Need to find Professor Westerbrook. Yeah, that was the person mentioned in the vision.
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle?
Medicine.
You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
Ah, you need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
Yep, Department of Medicine.
You have a good day.
We just passed it.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your help. Alright, off we go. Back. This is what I was talking about earlier. We need the analysis of what the bottle is. Alright. This is the medicine building. Hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Please.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
How much?
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures.
Oh.
Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
What is he doing?
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Thank you. He tried. EOD is banned? What? To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of everyone's obvious duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on plain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of Trustees. Why? There's Throgmorton. That's...
The door won't budge.
But we can get in there at some point. What are they doing that has literally caused them to be banned by the university? Little stash for us. Always nice. Can maybe do some... Nice. All the bullets. Whatever we can get. Okay, can't carry anymore, that's fair. Pull up on springs. What is it? Oh, something. Good thing we have bullets. Got it. That's my bad. Oh, it's done. Some of them go down really easy, and some of them go down, like, with you takes your whole clip. Okay, that's first aid. Oh, I should use some. Woo, my life. Just go ahead and fill it up. And then we can take that. Nice. So what the hell is Professor doing down here? Was it Westbrook? Anything there? Just shiny? He's studying the monsters?
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Yeah, really. Oh, okay. Experiment log part 2. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers. Oh. So, is he needing... I mean, he shouldn't need help finding cadavers. Is that what he's trying to kill people for? He's trying to experiment on stuff, so if he poisons the fish supply, then he gets people that need help that he can experiment on. Who the fuck is this guy? Frankenstein? Ugh. Nasty. What is that? A button? To what?
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Stop it. Don't show me those things. What do we do with this? Does this open the door or shock the shit out of the thing?
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
Where does it go? It goes to the big creature. It's probably gonna wake it up.
So very tempting.
Why am I losing my sanity? Oh, I woke it up. Okay, I'm tripping out for no reason I can see. Woo! Reanimator indeed. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Move! Woo! Move! Fuck. Can I make any more? Fuck. The traps don't really work on these things. Not that well. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, ow. Woo! Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Get out of here. You're not real. My sanity, my sanity, my sanity. Woo! Can I get my trap back? 2 traps. Sometimes it takes 2 grenades, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, that was a horrible idea. What's in here? Brains! Nice. Is Hans Delbruck in here? Woo! Got stuff. Can't carry any more springs. We need cordite and rags. Okay, I got my traps back. And I got my health kits back, which is good. Alright. Nice. And this? Experiment log part 1. March 2nd, I have finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th, Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester. So that's what this thing is called? Nice. Lovely. Alright. I think we got what we needed down here. Probably and then some. Go clean your shit up. Ugh. Is that bullets? Or no, can't carry anymore. Yeah, pistol ammo. Should have done that before I went and made some, but it's okay.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Even the big one.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Perfect.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
I guess the Wylebeasts.
Well, no. Well, be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Okay. Interesting. So this should give us what
We
the bottle
finished that
is.
analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Oh.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Damn, that's bad. It's gonna make you very sick.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death.
Oh.
It's not a pleasant way to die.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did.
It's been stolen.
I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who has access? Probably only people that work for this area, right? The University of Medicine, this part.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not
The
sure,
professor might be
but
poisoned.
probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
The person that was doing this, the bald-headed person that was seen poisoning the fish, was saying, please don't let Professor Westerbrook find out about this. So it appears that this is one of his students or postgrads or something like that that is trying to do something about the EOD, because there appears to be a very strong anti-EOD sentiment around the campus. And Professor Westerbrook would be upset about finding out what they've done. So maybe he likes the EOD or something like that, and maybe has nothing against them, but obviously just can't bring it about as a professor here. Or maybe he's related in some way to Anna or something like that. If she was a student here, it depends on how old he is as a professor. But it doesn't appear to be that Westbrook is the culprit. Although, in any good Agatha Christie novel, I've seen people poison themselves to get out of being blamed, right? So just because he might be also poisoned if he's sick for several days, right? Which could be a result of the ricin. Also, it could be that using the ricin, right, contaminated himself, but I doubt he would refer to himself in the third person. But we know it was the student, right? So there's, you know, obviously it's not that, but interesting. My guess is that the student, or whoever this is, poisoned the fish. The professor probably had some, maybe, and got poisoned about the ricin.
Can you fill me in on ricin
From
again?
Of course. What do you need to know?
We wanted the antidote.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Ooh, okay.
I'll see you later.
Ouch. Nope.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
Westerbrook.
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years.
Damn.
He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the Wylebeasts that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory, a secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secrets should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why, it's about what if.
Should be both, honestly.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Alright. Let's go upstairs. There we go. Now we can get upstairs. We can investigate the office of Westerbrook. If he is actually poisoned with ricin, then he's fucking toast, it seems. So that's not good. Alright. So whose office is this? Westerbrook. Oh, nice. So this is the guy we need. Note from Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corner like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Okay, so he's got a bit of an ego, but we don't know why. There's a lock. We can break it.
The door won't budge.
Or we need a key. Alright. Anatomical things. Who's this? Cavendish? I don't think we really need anything in here, do we? This person's on vacation. Oh. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters. Crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans. Also crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bass... Okay, crossed out. Those freaks. Sea freaks. Crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Oh. This is a student of Cavendish? But the guy said Westbrook. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's in here, I understand. But the door is locked.
The door won't budge.
I guess we just shoot it. Waste of a bullet, honestly, but alright. Oh shit. Is Cavendish dead and not on vacation?
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Yeah, it's got the ricin on it. What the hell's going on over here? Broken into? Anything on the bulletin? So this is obviously the supply. Is there something down here? Oh, we're going away from it now. We're going this way? Thank you. What the hell? In the drawer? What is this?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
It is Cavendish? So not a student. Oh. They said that Cavendish is one of the youngest professors, so he's a rival? Okay, interesting. So George Cavendish made a spare key. Westerbrook has access to poison. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. So EOD is not sketchy at all, maybe? So he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay, so we gotta go find... So Cavendish is the one who did it? He's bald, like the Mr. Grimes said. This is interesting. I guess maybe that's what we need to research, is the professor, maybe? Yeah, it's got the book. Oh, City Hall archive. To City Hall! This looks like City Hall. Oh yeah. Alright.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
So we need to find out. Hello.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What
Who
do
else
you
are you
want?
serving? This place is in wreck.
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Okay, got it. There's no line.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
You're snarky,
Don't
I'll be
sass
snarky.
me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Gonna be sassy to me, I'll be sassy to you. Alright, subjects. Now we can do it. So, citizen. After the flood? Well, no, he's been here, though. Citizen records. Let's take that off. District Advent. That should work. Boom. Name, George Walter Cavendish. Date of birth, January 26, 1883. Birthplace is Oakmont, Massachusetts. Place of residence is Oakmont, Massachusetts. Advent Central. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, Flat 2. Is there no addresses in Oakmont? Did they not just do regular addresses? Alright, Department of Medicine, Oakmont University, civil status, divorced. Watch him be like Anna's ex, and she went and married Westerbrook, and that pissed him off, so he's just gonna poison her whole thing. Just to fuck him up. Like, Anna's just his ex, and he's just pissed off for some shit. Something stupid. I didn't find everything here? Whatever, it's fine. We got enough! Advent. So here. Between St. Michael's Street... The reason they don't do addresses is because obviously you can't do addresses here. But it's just funny, because it's like... Okay. Advent Central, so somewhere around here. Carpenter Street, alright. Constitution Street on St. Michael's. So this is Carpenter. Oh, there's St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution. Constitution's there, Carpenter Street, and this is St. Michael's, so somewhere here. So I need to go back where I was, basically. But that's okay. It's just straight down from where we are. Alright, we have a lead! The game is afoot. So I need to go straight to my right. This way. Straight shot.
Extra, extra. All the news that's
Pretty much exactly where I came from, more or less. Alright, so somewhere over here. Looks like a nice bright spot for me. Oh yeah. Found it! Nice.
The door won't budge.
This guy's dying of ricin poisoning, or he's gonna come out swinging. Let's heal up. Just in case it's a fight. I doubt it, but we'll see. Hello? On vacation, my ass! Attack from the baby carriage. If you want it, take it, it's free. Nothing? Just in here?
The door won't budge.
Oh. Well, this is his apartment complex. Gotcha. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Welcome home. On vacation.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time.
And it's his ex.
Why keep it around?
It's gotta be. It said he's divorced. So he's just trying to get back at her and her organization because she's a part of it. And this has nothing to do with EOD or anything that they're up to. No, we can loot shit from him? No worries. Amazing. Don't mind if I do. Damn. Alright. Is he dead? Probably from ricin poisoning. The fact list. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch around 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about plan B. Okay. So Westerbrook has nothing to do with this. He doesn't want to harm him. But why would suspicions come to him? He's related to Anna somehow?
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD is in the center of all of it.
The amulet. Newspaper issue March. Going, going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between those disappearances and the charity organization's EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. What evidence would link the disappearances and the charity organization?
Hi, Editor Sydney here. So I was a few hours into my recording at this point, and I think my brain was starting to go to mush. I was confusing myself with the various theories that I had been coming up with, and I think confusing myself with the greater case overall. I was thinking the police and their incompetency with the Throgmorton case, their racism towards the Innsmouthers, things like that. So I was thinking that when they're talking about disappearances in that article, they were talking about maybe the overall disappearances of the newcomers and the psychic happenings and the madness darkness and all of that. That's what I thought this page was referring to in terms of the disappearances for the crimes, and that they were blaming the EOD and or the Innsmouthers for those crimes when we know it's something bigger at play. And it could be that. It also could just be different disappearances, different crimes. Something I also wanted to add in here, which is interesting to me upon watching this and editing this, I was starting to let my own presumptions get in the way of the evidence. I was starting to assume things and presume things and letting that lead the way and looking for stuff like that. I usually try not to, because it's usually a downfall for any case. Obviously, you want to let the evidence inform your opinion and not vice versa, right? You're not looking for evidence to support your theories, you come up with them and hope that they lead you to something, but they shouldn't be what you're looking for specifically, not letting that dictate your views and your actions and the outcome of anything, right? If the evidence points to something against what you're thinking, that's good. And the worst detectives, the worst kind of villains of the detective novels and stuff, they disregard the evidence in lieu of their presumptions, right? So I usually try to make a point of not doing that, and I actually found myself doing that in this, which is interesting, and that's partly why I was so confused by here. So I just want to throw that out there, that was very interesting that I saw that behavior. Maybe it was like a default kind of tiredness that was in me, but either way, it was confusing me, so I wanted to clear this up. And the whole point of this paper is basically just to say that George Cavendish is spying on the DOJ, collecting evidence of their misgivings and their wrongdoings, and putting the pieces together that they might be a much more nefarious organization than they seem. Obviously, they present themselves as a charity, and they're trying to give to the community under the guise of free food and all of this stuff, but there's obviously something nefarious underneath that. But it could be mixed with personal feelings, as we are about to find out. I just wanted to clear that up because it seems a little confusing from an editor standpoint, so where you guys are, I'm sure you might have been confused why I was confused, so just wanted to clear it up. He's suspicious of the EOD, this is his evidence board, so carry on.
The door won't budge.
Whoa. What is this? A picture frame with nothing? Is it their history?
I loved you. I always loved you.
Anna. So he was in love with Anna. They were married, maybe? She divorced him. And then what? He got pissy, decided to take out her organization. That's it. So the stove, yeah? Anything here? Nope. There's gotta be something else here. Bottles? Where is he? Hanging from the ceiling? There's gotta be a secret place in here. Oh, there's more newspapers. Newspaper issue, February. Disturbance in the shelves as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shelves reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Okay.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation.
Oh,
and
there it
the
is.
EOD's in the center of all of it.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Oh, shit! Did she cheat on him with an Innsmouther and have an Innsmouther baby?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
The baby.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Okay, so maybe...
Let's see what we have here.
In order to serve the EOD, she just gave it up for the cult to the Ancient Ones, right? It turned the baby into something that looks like an Innsmouther, with the Innsmouther syndrome, as they put it. She was already upset with him, clearly. She was already upset with their marriage and stuff. She throws down the ring. The baby is just the nail in the coffin. She goes off to pursue the EOD and do what she feels that she's meant to do. He starts growing a revenge plan. He gets super upset about the baby, about losing her. He blames it on the Innsmouthers and her organization, so he poisons the fish to take down the organization, get back at her, and fuck everything up. And if it kills a bunch of people in the process, whatever, right? So this, I have to tell you something.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
The baby.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Yep. So, she leaves.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
And his revenge. His need for revenge. Oh no. We've overexerted ourselves again. Don't pass out in the man's apartment. Oh. Oh, Mr. Reed. Uh-oh. We're at the hotel. Oh boy. Behind you! Woo! Is Cavendish home?
Who are you?
Yep.
What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Anna sent me. Anna sent me.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did.
Really?
It all comes back to Anna.
And we know who Anna is to him. So what's the reason? What would poisoning innocent people just to get back at her do?
Oh,
why?
This should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity.
Well, yeah, obviously.
They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
Obviously.
Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Look, I'm sure that they are not as above board. I mean, they have a fucking torture chamber or whatever, and they're not nearly as good as anyone thinks they are. But as far as poisoning innocent people just to get back at his ex-wife, this is not it.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
I think we have to ask all these.
As you might have already gleaned, was my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her.
Uh-huh.
It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time.
So she's recruited through the free food.
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
But if they're doing such obviously bad crimes, why wouldn't people just side with you and you come out to court and or publicly and just say, like, hey, I have knowledge that this organization that is appearing to do good is bad, actually. They're killing people or whatever, right?
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their
What, are
guard.
we gonna help this guy?
I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
The fuck? What? Okay, before we answer, what's this blessed by the sea? He's just gonna explain it's some nonsense about the cult.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization.
Okay, there we go.
They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
Okay, there we go. So that's a little bit more information that I was hoping to get about the EOD. That they are not this new organization that is still trying to get their legs as a charity organization, right? They're actually a very old and powerful cult, probably. They worship the Deep Ones, which we already know because that comes from Innsmouther culture, if you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft. Obviously not good, right? But I still don't think this guy deserves to, like, walk free. I guess just to hear out our options, we can listen to what he has to say.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Why the fuck? I need a favor in exchange. What favor would we ask from this guy? He has somebody on the inside of the EOD. Why not just have them do that? What are we gonna get from this guy in terms of information? that would lead us for the bigger case if we're thinking outside of just this case? What favor would we ask?
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Oh, shit. We gotta decide now. Oh, fuck. I don't want to help this guy. I don't really want to help the EOD either. Obviously, it's a cult. I mean, they're obviously not good. They get you to eat the fish, and then they recruit you, and then you're fucked up. And if you don't follow their rules, they'll kill you, right? That's where all the disappearances comes from. He could be on the side of right here. I've been operating from this as like a little bit more on a human, like tinier scale. I need to think a lot bigger. Like, this is an old organization. They're recruiting people through the free fish, which they can get through the deep ones. The deep ones will give them a supply of fish that will be fresh and untampered by the rest of what's going on with the visions and everything in Oakmont, right? Because that is their power. They have the power of the sea, that kind of thing, right? So that's where the free, fresh fish is coming from. And this fish is genuinely good. They are feeding people with it at the cost of recruiting them and getting them to join the EOD. But the real cost would be if they either probably don't follow the EOD, try to leave, or disagree, they get killed or vanished, right? Which is being killed. They're probably just careful about how they go about it so that the suspicions don't lead back to them. And being an old and powerful organization, they've had many years, probably centuries, to perfect something like this. So if they're that evil, then helping him would be the right thing to do because they don't get to spread their influence. Holy shit, though. The EOD is suspected of crimes. And then there's a secret chamber. The EOD has more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to, it isn't good. That's real for sure. Okay, back to the clues. The pregnancy was ordained. The poisoning was a sabotage? No. Are they trying to say that their ranks are swelling because they're impregnating their members? Okay. The EOD wants to gain followers by doing charitable work in the city, preaching to those who will listen. The poisoning of the fish was an attempt to ruin their plans. That works. Yeah. Her pregnancy was ordained, so he's afraid of her? Really? Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of the EOD and will follow any instruction without hesitation. Okay. They help prevent famine. So this is... If I choose something like this, it means they're... Anna is covering up for the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. Anna does honest charity work on behalf of the people of Oakmont. Hell no. Okay, George sabotaged the EOD. The poisoned fish is spreading. Desperate savior. George Cavendish became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He is determined to save others from the same fate. That's not it, though. He's trying to stop the EOD and get back at his wife at the same time. But save others from the same fate. I guess the fate of his wife being roped in by the EOD. He doesn't want anybody else to befall them. Okay. A dangerous psychopath. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goals. That's also true. I mean, this guy literally is willing to kill and poison hundreds of people that are being fed this fish in desperate times, desperate for anything. He's willing to let them die in order to achieve this. Oh, we're splitting morality hairs here. This is such a gray Like, they both suck. Like, George needs to go to jail, and so does Anna. And the EOD is obviously bad. I don't know that there's anything that we can do to really take them down, though, because they're probably too powerful for us alone. We would need a whole bunch. I guess the savior. This is awkward. The EOD's operations are shady. He's trying to be a desperate savior, and she's a filthy liar, which concludes I should help him. I don't know if this is a good idea, though. They both suck. They're all bad. But I guess it's the lesser of two evils. If they're an ancient and powerful organization that's bad, then we should help. And in the long run, on the longer case, the main case, this will help us get an inside to someone that the EOD might have that can help us with the bigger case, getting on the in with the Innsmouthers in general. Although doing this also counters that. If we're trying to be in with the Innsmouthers to get information on why they would have kidnapped Professor Doe, this is counter to that. Oh, I don't know. I don't like him, but I think he's the lesser evil. I guess so. This is bad. I suppose I can undo this stuff, but oof. This just feels between a rock and a hard place. I don't know. But, alright, let's pull the trigger.
So, have you made up your mind?
Lie? I mean, what is the difference between saying I'll help and I'll help lie? Either way, I'm saying that I'll help and I can just choose later, no? Unless this gives me more options later. What I do like about this game is that it does tend to rely on your actions more than your words, right? So you can tell the guy that you're gonna help him, just like you can tell Lewis Flynn that you're gonna help him, but when you actually get to the moment of action, you can choose to do something different, which I do appreciate because that's very realistic. The gray morality and the lesser of evils is also very realistic and very painful. Because the choice that we're looking at here, I know we already talked about it, but I didn't really phrase it like this. The blood of innocent people is spilt either way. Either we let this cult go on, people fall into their trap, and they get killed of their own volition, right? Going there, being taken advantage of, and getting killed because they were hungry, because they're starving, because they're dying, right? Or we kill innocent people up front in the hopes of stopping the greater problem, right? It sucks either way. I'm inclined to help George because I don't really want to help a cult. If we let them continue doing what they're doing, then more people will be recruited by the cult, and if they don't do what is asked of them and become a devout follower, they will be killed. So people die on both sides, and it's either by directly our hand or by us helping the cult. Basically, help the cult and get the insider information that we need and be a little bit lower under the radar, or help this guy stop the cult at large, but at the cost of killing people, however many people eat the fish, right? Fuck. At least to get out of here, we'll say that we'll help and lie.
I've thought about your proposition. Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Okay, here's the other thing, so we can leave. We have evidence. Something else to keep in mind is that in going to do this, if we do this, there's a world in which a bunch of innocent people die and the EOD just rebrands itself, right? I'm sure maybe EOD isn't even their real name, right? If they are as old and as powerful as an organization as we think they might be, if this is older than EOD, right? This is a part of the Innsmouther culture. This is something, probably with Dagon. If this is something with that, this is far older than any bullshit that's happening here in Oakmont. In which case, I don't want to say it's futile, but they'll just pop up again, right? Under some other name. So we squash at least this iteration of them. But this game is about choosing the lesser of two evils. There's no 100% good solution. Like, we don't want to help a cult, right? And if we're doing the long play, and we can still get the information out of the cult through George's contact in there, then this is what we have to do. But, oof. So as far as the casebook goes, we have the flask, we have the storage container that we need to do. The storage place is in Western Shells on Hawking Lane. So Shells is over here. Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty. It's the same place! It's the same exact place. Okay. They're gonna get a new shipment, and that's what we have to do?
The door won't budge.
That's not the front door. I'm so fucked up from thinking about this choice. Oh, I hate this shit, because real life has a lot more nuance. And in real life, I don't think he would trust us to do something like this. Why not have his contact on the inside do something about it? I need to go to my right. Because we need to go to the fast travel point. We can get to the warehouse. And poison the fish. There's already evidence of the poisoned fish. Why not just use that, you know? But it's fine. Make a choice. It's a bit petty, though, by George. I mean, he's definitely a psychopath, that's for sure. But I guess so am I, because I'm fucking helping him. Shells over here. Like we've done many a time before. Oh, man. I just don't want to be helping, like, a cult. I'm not against the Innsmouthers, though. I feel bad that someone like Mr. Grimes is gonna get caught in the fire between this, but...
The door won't budge.
Oof.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Yeah, how's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of rock, as you can see.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure. No problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
What? I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
We saving him.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Nice. We actually get to save him. Okay. We should tell him not to eat the fish either. I mean, I suppose he would know, maybe. This is fucked up, man. Alright. Oh, it's done. This is fucked up. Is there anything I can pick up from downstairs? I think there was still a locker here. Oh. More fish. At least we get to save Mr. Grimes. Like, he's just trying to be a good dude, you know? Literally whittling choys in his free time to just help children at the orphanage have a little bit of a smile. You know? Oh yeah, I did. Here too. Oof. Oh, this is gonna... I'm not leaving Oakmont. And if I do, it's in a coffin. Probably be dragged to the bottom of the sea for this. and other things, I'm sure. Okay, we gotta meet him. Set at the corner of Hawking and Liberty. So that's at the end of the street here. Oh shit, hi. Looking suspicious, buddy.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Don't say that out loud.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
So, what's next on your to-do list? Hangings? Drowning kittens?
What we've already accomplished should be more than enough. After I see the EOD in ruin, I'll turn myself into the police.
Whoa.
I'm aware of being guilty of several crimes. The least being theft and the most severe being mass murder. I won't hide from my fate.
Damn.
Well, that's something at
okay.
least.
I don't want anyone else to suffer my fate. And I certainly don't want anyone else blamed for my crimes.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred.
We were there.
Tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Passwords?
Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
What is it now?
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
He's so just like, I'm tired of this shit.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
Alright, thanks. Oh.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her
Because he's a professor
articles.
there.
Is it her you're looking for?
Maybe he has information.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
I don't think we should have given that much information, but okay. Interesting. Alright, whatever. He's straight with us, I suppose. We can be straight with him. So we'll leave. At least he's gonna take accountability for his crimes. I do appreciate that. If he does it. That's if we take him at his word. I'm inclined to believe that he will, but I have no fucking clue. The guy's a psychopath. But so are we! Okay. So we go to the fish market. We go back to the fish market. This way. We go to that underground area. Should we talk to Anna? That feels like we shouldn't do that. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? She does know that the fish is poisoned.
Choose wisely.
Is she still there? Just for curiosity's sake? No, she's not. Uh-oh. Someone's been summoned away. Or killed. It was down here, yeah? Alright, this is our contact. Oh, it's open. Really quiet down here. Hello?
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy.
Alright.
You're looking for Professor Lowe, ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Of course. The Order... The Order's the OD, no?
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Boom.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
Hit me with it.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave.
That's fair.
If the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
You owe me big time. I mean, he already knows what the exchange is, right? We want information on Professor Doe, where she's being kept, what's going on with the EOD, that type of thing.
Smugglers, huh? Well, sounds worth a shot. Sure, I'm up for it.
Oh, thank you.
He wants out.
I know where if they got her. You fix things for me, I can get you in. For sure.
Ooh.
But hurry.
So he knows where Professor Doe is being held, and he can get us in. That's huge. Okay, that's really, really big. If it's true. I'm inclined to believe that it is. And if anything, him wanting to get out, knowing that he's going to be killed if he even gives a hint of something like that, I think makes me feel a little bit better about the choice of not helping the cult, right? That I'm sorry innocent people have to die, but if it means shutting down the trap that they've set, because they're not really helping people, right? They are doing it under the guise of recruiting people, right? And to that end, it is not helping them, right? They're taking advantage of people and fucking them up and trapping them with no way out. If they actually wanted to help, there would be no cost to it. There's a sacrifice. Is there any information on Dagon or the EOD? It doesn't actually look like there's anything in here. Like, I would be taking pictures of this stuff and just having it. Especially the amulet that keeps coming up in our investigation. So, that's interesting. But, the Esoteric Order of Dagon is huge. I should have caught on to that sooner, EOD. I didn't think about it, but that makes sense. The deep ones, Dagon, obviously. If memory serves, they are villains, so they're definitely not good. Their whole thing is blood sacrifice to the deep ones in exchange for gold and fish and stuff like that. But also, they want people to fornicate with the fishmen so that their look spreads. They're trying to kind of weed out humankind, I think, if memory serves. They like to take over towns and everything, so I think they are, like, in general, a bad cult. Like, some of the H.P. Lovecraft beings, the Eldritch beings, they're neither good nor bad. They just sort of make you go insane. Like, it kind of depends on the mythos that you read, the book that you read. This game seems to be really, really capitalizing on the Innsmouther story. Shadow over Innsmouth, which is very specifically about the Innsmouthers and Obed Marsh and all of that. Obviously, a lot of different types of lore for Lovecraft, but that one most specifically. But yeah, if memory serves, Dagon is always bad. I think that's not always the case with the Eldritch beings. Some of them are just neither good nor bad, but we just can't fathom them. We can't understand them. But you guys can correct me in the comments. I'm even more happy that we chose not to help them. I didn't see anything else underneath there. So, okay. Holy shit. We've got a whole thing to get to. So, we gotta find how this poor man can save himself and get out of Oakmont and save himself, right? So, we've got to do that. And then, in exchange for finding a way to get him out, we will get information on where exactly Professor Doe is. That is phenomenal. I'm going to head back this direction. We are going to make it over here, this way, to our fast travel point. Let's go to our hotel here at the Devil's Reef, which is also in the books. I really need to reread The Shadow of Innsmouth. I gotta reread that book. Let's go home for a second here. And I think we're gonna call it a day, because I have been filming for a very long time. These are very detailed cases, trying to figure them out and go to all of the things. Oh. The EOD is poisoning people. Recently, doctors have reported numerous cases of fatal food poisoning among those who receive fish from the organization known as EOD. What is the reason for these deaths, and what would the EOD stand to gain from them? These questions remain unanswered, but perhaps the famously charitable organization is not that charitable after all. In any case, we highly advise our readers to stay away from the EOD, and to refuse any gifts from them, especially food. The cost of free fish might be your life. Woo! Well, there you go. Absolutely phenomenal. Love the game, love the mystery. I think I gotta brush up on some of my Lovecraft lore. Maybe I should read some of the short stories and get familiar with a lot of the Innsmouth stories. Maybe Dagon. Maybe they're the bigger baddies of this, but I doubt that. I think the statue that we saw in the bottom where the Lost Expedition was looking very Cthulhian, I think. But this is such an amazing mystery. This is so detailed, so well made. The atmosphere, the navigation, the detective work, it is so classic mystery. It is phenomenal. We are on the way to learning the bigger picture. We have an inn to actually get to Professor Doe, so we can potentially get her back. Hopefully she's not raving mad and can actually answer some questions. Maybe we can possibly get the seal while we're there. If we can, maybe we return that seal to where the dive is, and maybe it opens up something greater under there so that we can get to that maybe is a temple of Dagon, maybe a temple of Cthulhu. Either way, that seal would get us access to something. If we can figure out what is going on in terms of under the water, we can figure out what's going on above, right? As below, so above, really. That's really what we're looking at in terms of solving what's happening at Oakmont. The thing is that we might be able to figure out what is happening, but it might come at the cost of our life or our sanity. It's very fascinating all the way around. Thank you so much for following along this mystery with me. If you have any information about Innsmouth or any insights that you're seeing that I'm not seeing, always let me know in the comments. Lovecraft is a very deep and detailed lore, so there might be stuff that I'm missing here, but I'm loving it so much. If you guys are looking for the next episode of this series and more to come, you can find them right over here.